Kia ora everyone, my name's Conan. Very shortly we're going to take you through a whānau workshop where we're going to cover three things. The first thing is life jacket and why we wear them and how to wear them correctly. The second thing is we're going to show you a little bit about safety before we do a capsize. And the third thing is we're going to flip the Waka over. Follow me. Okay guys, first question is, who knows what this is? A life jacket. And who knows why we wear life jackets when we go paddling? To save our lives. There's three ways that a life jacket helps save our life. Does anybody know any of those three?
It keeps us warm.
Keeps us warm, perfect. Keeps us afloat. Is anyone else?
Helps people see us when we're underwater.
Yeah, perfect. If you have a look at you guys' life jackets, they're bright colours, they've got reflectors on them, and they help keep us visible when we're out on the water. Cool, so our next thing we're going to do is going to make sure that we're wearing our life jackets properly. So what I want you to do is to turn to your partner, just like this, grab the shoulder straps and give them a good tug. All right, your one was pretty loose, eh? You want to pull on the shoulder straps for us? What do you think will happen to her if she fell in the water with that life jacket on?
Suffocate her.
It will suffocate. So that the buoyancy of the life jacket will ride up and her nose and her mouth will be below the water. So that's not ideal. So what I need you to do is tighten up those straps. So everybody can check their straps, make sure the shoulder ones are nice and tight. The ones around the waist are nice and tight. Once you've done that, turn to your partner and give them another tug. Perfect, good work. Cool. Has anybody been in a capsized waka before? What happened?
We were paddling, team came up beside us, and our armour started to lift.
Made you guys flip. So yep, that's how it often happens, is when you capsize your waka, it's a surprise and you're not ready for it. So does anybody know what's the main thing to remember when you capsize?
Not to panic.
Yeah. Does anyone know why we shouldn't panic? What do you do when you panic?
I scream.
You scream?
Yeah.
Okay, so you imagine you're flipped out of your waka, you're under the water and you start screaming, you go, ah! What could happen?
Swallow water.
Swallow water, yep. So if you panic, there's a good chance you're gonna swallow water and that will make the whole experience a lot more stressful and it will make the whole thing a lot harder. Okay, so that's number one rule, is not to panic. So when we get out there and you're sitting in your waka and it starts to flip over, number two is I don't want you guys to jump out of your seats. I want you to stay sitting in your seat, roll upside down. Does anyone know why we don't jump out of our seats?
If you jump out, the armour might hit you on the head.
Yeah, that's right. If we jump out of our seats, as the waka flips over, the armour could come over and hit somebody on the head. Okay? So those are two things. We don't panic and we don't jump out of our seats. Cool? Does anyone know what we do once we've floated up and we're next to the waka in the water?
Good job.
A head count, yep, a roll call, okay? So how we're gonna do it is I'm gonna yell out your seat numbers, starting from this end, seat 1, seat 2, seat 3, seat 4, seat 5, and seat 6, and you're gonna reply, yep. Okay, so that I know that you're okay. We'll practice. Seat 1,
Yep.
seat 2,
Yep.
seat 3,
Yep.
seat 4,
Yep.
seat 5,
Yep.
seat 6.
Yep.
Cool, perfect. Just imagine I've yelled out seat 3 and we don't get a reply. What do?
Look for seat 3.
We look for seat 3, yep. There's a good chance, what happens often is when the waka capsizes, is somebody might pop up on the other side of the waka to everyone else, so we can't see them. What could also happen is when it's upside down, sometimes you come up and you're inside the waka, which you can get a bit disorientated, so it's up to us who are on the outside of the waka to look for them, find them and help them get out, okay? Ka pai. Okay guys, before you jump in the water anywhere, it's always a good idea to check that you're not going to land on anything. But because we're in the pool, it's all nice and safe. So I want you guys to hold on to the top of your life jackets like this and all slide down into the pool. Ready, go! Okay, what we're going to do shortly guys is we're going to capsize the waka. But before we do that, we're going to just check that you guys remember the rules. What was rule number 1? Don't panic. Rule number 2, don't jump out of the waka because we don't want anybody getting hit on the head by the armour, okay? So once we're all in the water and we've popped up beside the waka, what's the next thing we do? A head count. So we're going to do a practice head count right now, or roll call. Seat 1, seat 2, seat 3, seat 4, seat 5, seat 6. Perfect. Okay, once we've capsized and we've all popped up, I want you guys to hang on to your paddles and then listen to my instructions from there. Ka pai? Alright, you see a big thumbs up when you're ready to capsize. Alright, okay, on the count of 3, I want you guys all to lean to the right, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Seat 1, seat 2, seat 3, seat 4, seat 5, seat 6. Everybody okay? Cool, alright. So what I want you to do is, you 3 in the front of the waka, you're going to pass your paddles to seat 1. You 3 in the back, you're going to pass your paddles to seat 6. You guys are going to go to either end of the waka. Okay? You 4 in the middle, you're going to slowly and carefully climb up onto the waka. Swing your legs onto the other side and get ready to rewrite the waka. Wait till everybody's ready. Okay, so when it comes over, we have to be careful that the armour doesn't hit the water hard, so flip it over nice and gently. 1, 2, 3, go! Cool. You 2 in the middle, jump on board and start bailing. As fast as you can. Okay, you guys, as they bail, you're going to have more and more freeboard on the waka. The waka's going to float higher, and as it gets higher out of the water, you can add more people to jump in and bail. Okay, and you get... If you get tired, you can pass your bailer to a friend who hasn't got one. Seat 1, you can climb in and give seat 2 a rest. When you've got enough water out, then you can hand out the paddles. Yep, and start paddling. Well, there you have it. That was our flip and float workshop. I hope you guys all enjoyed it, and I hope you remember the 3 things: life jacket education, how to prepare for a capsize, and capsizing a waka. So, hope you all have fun out there on the water and be safe. Kia ora. What do you usually do with your hands, bro? Yeah.